So have y'all heard of labubus?
Yeah.
I keep hearing about it. It feels like it's too late to ask what it is because I've been, you know, when you're kind of just writing on social cues, someone's like, you seen this movie? I'm like, yep. And then you hear the movie they said, you're like, well, already said yes.
So labubus, in my understanding, are a part of a larger movement. Blind boxes taking over America. The concept of a blind box being you have a little figure in a box and the box is uniform, and it's almost like a booster pack where you don't know what you're gonna get, and there's different rarities, or I don't even know if there's different rarities.
There is rares and specials. Like there are ones that you don't know.
Right, like because on the back usually you'll see a series, and it'll be like
you could get one
the
of these.
Smeeskis that are sleeping or whatever, and it's like there'll be 6 of them on the back, and Smeeski's like a little green guy who glows in the dark, question mark. I have one in the car.
Our little, those little Dragonite and
Oh yeah, those are like
David
little
Leaf or whatever it's called.
Pokemon blind boxes.
What's his name? Ricky Leaf?
Ricky Leaf? Roserade?
Yeah, that's the one.
Ricky Leaf?
Well, I
That's
don't know
a
him
cool
personally.
name.
Roserade, yeah.
Name's
No,
Ricky.
Ricky Leaf.
Yeah, that's actually my name. My understanding is this is a little bit like a Stanley Cup thing.
Well, not exactly.
Craze-wise?
It, you know, obviously.
I would say it's like a Stanley Cup in that maybe there's demographic overlap.
Oh.
And there is like hype overlap.
Oh, it's like a big smile.
Not all of them are keychain though, right?
Yeah.
I thought they were like full-size ones.
There are, but it's a lot less common to have.
I
like, a
see, I
full-
So there are ones that are more like those Pokemon blind boxes where it's a little figure that you put on a shelf, but those came later. These are the coveted ones
That's some fake
that
fan
hang
shit,
from
Is that
a little
Waluigi?
keychain.
Can I just say something off the bat? I don't like them.
Oh,
So
I don't like them.
I
They freak me
like
out a little bit.
that's so you love. That's so
I
you.
don't like them. In like little Tokyo, there's a lot of Pokemon blind boxes, and I love looking at those, but I will only buy them if I would be okay with every single one of them.
Well, so
One,
Oh my God,
I
he's
really.
big.
Oh my God.
New version.
I want
of
to
the
take
show.
you guys back a little history lesson here. In Japan, there's a thing called gashapon figures, and you can get them in like little Tokyo and
Tokyo,
stuff here. They're like proto blind boxes where you get like a little capsule. It's also the like inspiration for Pokeballs and like Pokemon and stuff. Like capsule monsters was the original name for Pokemon.
Because they
anyway,
pop open half and half the same way, right? It like in the same.
yeah, and so like these are like Dragon Ball Z gashapon that I've had since I was in high school. They sat on little Dragon Balls, and I think those Dragon Balls got lost in the decades of transit that my show.
I mean,
was
the
sitting
Dragon
in.
Balls are famous for getting lost.
Yeah,
That's one of
and
the
there's
big
7
things.
of them out there, so look under your seat. But anyway,
Oh, look at him.
these guys are cool. He's not going to sit because his hair is weighing him down, but
he's got big ass.
He's dead.
those things are all over Japan. Like having you go to a store and then like outside of the store there'll be a little gachapon like machine, and it'll be a line of like Attack on Titan gachapon. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I hope I can get my Levi or whatever.
I hope I don't get arid.
And you don't know what you're getting until it like comes
my
out of
God.
the machine.
I got my niece an Ava blind box, and it's so funny because all of the options, you're like, yes, these are so cool. I love all these characters. But then one of them was Shinji's dad. It's like, I don't
Wait,
want this monster.
I want Gendo. I want a Gendo
Cool look.
gachapon.
And put him on a high shelf so he's looking down at
So
me.
I gave it to my niece. I was like, I just realized like you could get Gendo, and I'm sorry if that's the one you get. And she goes, now that you mention it, that's the one I want.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So is it that this one here has reached what's it called again? Boo Boo?
Labubu.
Baby Boo Boo.
Oh my God.
Kid Boo. This one is like reaching a fever pitch that like is almost.
This is mainstream level
This is
at this
new
point.
shit.
They're now like costing like $60, $70 for one.
Secondary market's going crazy.
kind of got
On
NFT
top of that,
energy.
there are
Yeah.
so many knockoffs. Lafufu is what people call the knockoffs.
Oh.
I saw a friendship break up right in front of my eyes, all over a Labubu. Oh, we're all trying to get Labubus. And I was like, La what? I want to ask, like, what is a Labubu?
went
This
French.
dude's super nice, and he's just like, oh, they're these fuzzy little toy collector items. And he pulls one of these Labubus out. One of the girls in the group goes, you know that's not a Labubu, that's a Lafufu. I'm just thinking, like, now what's a Lafufu? This dude goes on to get, like, visibly angry.
I kind of feel like he's capping a little bit.
I was gonna say such a cool fake story.
Yeah.
And then everyone clapped and Einstein was there.
It does explain something.
The sentiment is there, to be sure.
Which is that Labubu's real, Lafufu's imitation.
So there's also a lot of people who try to complete collections of them. The reason that's difficult is there are rare Labubus. And so here's an example of someone looking for a secret Labubu.
So that's when the picture's not on the back.
Yeah.
That's a very funny image.
It'll be like a silhouette with a question mark sometimes.
Yeah, and so it'll show you out of all the options, here's what you could get, and then there's one secret Labubu that's not pictured. That is rare.
This is my last attempt to get the secret Labubu. I've spent way too much money. Or please give me the secret.
Oh my god.
This is
feels like someone
just
chewing.
opening packs of Pokemon cards. Like, it's the same vibe, and that's why I could never shame it.
Well, there's no ceremony though. There's no like moving the card aside.
This is what's crazy is there's no ceremony, like, because these things are not cheap.
No.
Like,
and there are people buying like retail boxes of them like her.
Like whole cases.
Like
Yeah.
she bought a case
I
of
get it.
Labubus, but then this is the secret Labubu that she got conveniently at the end, and it's not staged at all.
It's kind of
So this is the most recent craze, I believe, as of my understanding. This is the one that everyone wants right now with the rainbow eyes.
Oh, yeah.
It's the secret Labubu in the Big Into Energy series.
Yeah,
Which is the newest one.
So
I'm
this
pretty
is
sure.
like, I can explain this I can relate this to like packs of Pokemon cards, right? It's like you have a new set, it's got some chase to it, and you've got some common stuff and you got some rare stuff. And so you're opening up stuff to try to get the rare stuff. The idea being they found a business model where they can make you buy a thing multiple times because you are randomly going to get a result and you're going to create chase. And there is like the feeling of going for the chase is fun. It's just scaled that model to, it is like NFTs, except for once again, NFTs fail by like not being a real thing.
Oh no, the NFT parts are going to be design-wise.
Yes, no, exactly. So this is my Smeeski.
Oh, he's so chill.
This is from the yoga series. This was a gift that my friend got me. My Smeeski that I got is actually lying down Smeeski, and get this. He comes with a little guy that he can lie on.
Is that also him? Oh my god, he's dead.
I can't balance it.
God, he's cool though.
Something like that. Nope.
See, this because we don't do yoga. Ooh, he's chilling. I don't mean to be a spoil sport or yuck any yums, and I'm not, because I think most people are doing it very sincerely, and it is fun to collect. But sometimes I can't help but feel like there's an awful lot of hobbies or recreational behaviors I'm trying to figure out when the fun happens. It's almost like the living frictionlessly kind of thing, where I'm just I do my work as efficiently as possible so that I can get home, not spend time with my family, and it's like, what is this for? Like, you get it and you're getting it for the resale. It's like, oh, okay. So then you crack it and you get the rare one you wanted, and you go like, great, now I have something to post, to then argue about, to then sell. When's the part you like?
Well, I think from my own experience with blind box addiction, and I'm kind of joking, but I'm also kind of serious. Like, I was legit addicted. Like, I could not stop buying them to try and get the one I want. Sure. From my experience, the fun is in the beginning, and then it's all downhill from there, baby. Like, the other part is the sort of like fighting and like stealing and people largely ruining it for everyone. Pop Mart only sells them online, so now people have to like hunt online for when they're gonna drop.
Yeah,
and
when
then,
you got to like go to the mall before with your friends. And
it used to be like you go to the mall, you're hanging out, and you're like, oh my god, they have Labubus, let's get one, how fun.
When you decide to splurge on a Pop Mart blind box, which could cost around $20 to $30, you don't go in totally
the
blind.
head really does move around.
Take this collection. There are 6 possible characters you could unbox, and a secret one that you have a 1 in 72 chance of getting.
Again, I think collecting and investing time in little fun things that have a rhythm to them. I think that's what's fun about collecting, right? It's rhythmic. It's not a hobby that you typically burn yourself out on because there is a Skinner box to it. It's like a grind and a gradual growth and development or whatever. But I stopped buying Magic boosters when I basically just stopped playing Magic for other contexts and circumstances. I like collecting with the knowledge that I'll make a deck, with the knowledge that I'll play with it. It's always sitting there, right? As the mission. I like, in theory, the base collecting part. But again, maybe it's old man yells at cloud. A lot of this stuff is so stressful. It's like so tinged with, a lot of people I know just buying them just fun, all of that. But as far as the way that people talk about them online, it is like, I'm getting into this job I don't get paid for. And I was like, this sounds like a nightmare. Going to the store thinking you might get in an argument, filming yourself opening it, posting it. I'm just like,
that kind of stuff. Well, the argument part, no thanks. But what I will say is, to play devil's advocate, I do think that the chase is a part of the fun.
Yeah, it's like you need the lows so you can get those highs.
Because I think that like going and looking around for something, like when I was like trying to find a Switch 2 even, I don't need it. I was like, I want to get it eventually, but there's something about like being in the right place, right time, and like when they're restocking or whatever.
Also, it's like you're getting that like dopamine hit. It's the same thing that gambling or even social media kind of plays off of. You keep doing it even though it's not enjoyable. Because every once in a while it is really enjoyable.
It's variable reward. We know from like rats, you know, how effective this is. Where it's
they
like
taught us.
Because
the rats taught us, yeah. Because it's like if you have a reward that's dispensed at a regular interval, then that's one thing you come to expect. But when you don't know when the reward is coming, you become more obsessed with the act of like checking for that reward.
This guy kind of talks about that too.
Oh yeah, let's watch.
Yeah. One of the things that the brand can do to keep engagement, to encourage consumers to get a little more excitement out of it, is to label the box. This one says, have a seat. I know the range, so I still get that surprise, but at the same time, I know I'm not gonna get anything crazy. For a lot of people, there's a little bit of a feeling that you are being nurtured in a sense. The universe is about to give you a gift. Right. So, take a look.
He scared himself. Fuck.
We haven't mentioned the word gambling yet, and I feel like we should.
It is interesting.
That's exactly what I thought while I was watching
I said it a little bit.
Like, is this gambling?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I think it's gambling in many senses, but
gray matter wise.
But great, like in terms of like the dopamine and all that stuff. The short answer I would say is yes and no. And then the long answer is that for those who are trying to make a profit, like if you are opening Pokemon cards to then sell the Pokemon cards at a profit, and so then you're buying the $3 pack in hopes that, or you're opening a bunch of packs in hopes that you get the big chase card that you can sell for more than you bought the packs for, you're gambling. But if you're just like getting the stuff to appreciate it, then that's just getting the stuff to appreciate it and like enjoying the hobby.
It is always risky, or like I guess a little tiresome when people pathologize like any hobby or activity is, because it's fun to use therapy speak or whatever online, and people will default to like, I have been passionate about things and I have been obsessive about things, and the obsessive is noticeable because it comes at the sacrifice of someone else, right? I love this game. I'm playing it too much because it's keeping me in bed when I should be getting up. Like, I play way less Balatro now, not because I like Balatro less, but because I need and want to do other things with a little bit more momentum building. And like, as far as like going to the store, buying a little thing, having a little bit of fun, open it with friends, or by yourself if you enjoy it, just doing your thing. It's so much harder to spend your kids' like scholarship fund on it. You know what I mean? It's like all their college savings or lose your house as opposed to go into the horse race.
Well, and you're always getting something. It may not be the thing you want, but when you go to the slot machines, often you're getting nothing, right?
Maybe when you go, I use skill.